Hi everyone. So today we're going to look at question 8. Somebody requested that I may solve this question for you guys. So the question says the first three terms in the expansion of 1 plus x plus bx squared to the power n are 1 plus 7x plus 14x squared. And then it also says find the values of n and b. So first of all, you have to look at this function here. This function, when you look at it, it's not in the form of a function that can be expanded using binomial. So every function that if a function is to be expanded using binomial, it's supposed to be in the form a plus b to the power n. This is the form which can be expanded using binomial. So when you look at this has three terms, this has two terms. So meaning this which has three terms, we are supposed to change it in the form that is going to be like this one here. So the best way we can do this is by equating these terms having the variable x to a certain variable. So I'm going to say let me just cut here. So I'm going to say let y, I'll use y, let y be equal to x plus bx squared. Where there is x plus bx squared, I'm going to replace with y in this equation. So I'll rewrite this here, but where there is x plus bx squared, I'm going to put y. So this is the equation that I'm going to expand. So first of all, I know to say that whenever I have a 1 here, if there's a 1 here, or let me just write it properly. Assume this is a bracket. Yes. And then let me write a 1 here. So this one is this one here, and then where there's x plus bx squared, I've put y. So I'll expand this now. So the first term there is 1. So I'm going to use an extension of binomial in this case, because I have a 1 here. So this is going to be 1 plus nx. Let me just write the extension this side. So the extension is in this form, 1 plus, if we have 1 plus a is equal to, to the power n is equal to, when you expand this you always start with 1, then plus nx plus plus na plus n open brackets n minus 1 close brackets a to the power 2 over 2 factorial. Then it goes on like that. So this is the extension. Sorry, this obviously is not supposed to cover this n here. So it's supposed to end there. Okay. So you say 1 plus y to the power n is equal to 1 plus, so nx, na, I'll put n, and then my a there is y. So it will be ny, and then plus n open brackets n minus 1, then I'll have y squared this side. Then over 2 factorial. So I've ended on the third term because I've only been given three first terms here in this expansion. So I've ended on the third term such that this one is equal to that one, and then 7x is equal to ny. Anyway, let's see best where this is going to take us. So so we all know that we just said y is equal to x plus bx squared. So meaning while there is y in this expansion, I'm going to put x plus bx squared. So where there is y, I'll put that. So this will give me 1 plus, this will give me 1 plus n open brackets. While there is y, I'm putting x. I'm putting x plus bx squared. X plus bx squared. Then plus n. So this is going to be n. Open brackets n minus 1. Then while there is y, as usual, we put x in plus b x squared, like that. Then everything squared over 2 factorial. We all know that it's just the same as 2. So from there we can expand this now. X plus bx squared to the power 2. So when you expand that, you discover that the only number that we want there is x squared. That we want in the expansion of this. We only need x squared, because what we've been given here as our first 3 terms is just going up to x squared and x. So meaning after expanding this, we only need to get x and x squared. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to say 1. When we expand this, we're going to have nx. We're going to have 1 plus nx, then plus bx squared n this side, and then we have plus this. I'll just write it the way it is, n open brackets n minus 1 close brackets. So when we expand this, we all know that x times x will get x squared. X times x will get x squared, and then x times that to be x to the power 3. Same applies when we say x times that, it will be bx to the power 3, and then when you say bx squared times bx squared, will get b squared x to the power 4, which is not in this form. So we only need the variable x squared or x. So in short, we're just going to get x squared from the expansion of this. So this is all that we're going to get from after expanding that, then over to here. So from here we'll start now equating. So we're going to equate all this. We're going to equate this. This should be equal to, let me just write. So this should be equal to, so this should be equal to, this should be equal to these 3 terms that we've been given here, which is 1 plus 7x plus 14x squared. The first term here is equal to the first term there. So meaning 1 will be equal to 1, 1 will be equal to that one that we've left aside, and then this nx will be equal to 7x. So we're saying nx is equal to 7x. The first term is equal to the first term, the second term is also equal to the second term. So this x and that x will cancel, meaning our value of n is nothing but 7. You see, nx is equal to 7x. So our value of n we found to say is 7, and then we also now find the value of b. So how do we find the value of b? We get the coefficients of x squared. So I'm going to get the coefficients of x squared. So this side, the coefficient of x squared is bn. So the coefficient of x squared this on that term is bn plus n. So bn plus n my n, and then n minus x over 2. So these are coefficients of x squared. We also come this side, we check the coefficients of x squared, which is just 14. So this side we're just getting 14, and then we can solve now the equation. But remember, we know that the value of n is 7, so meaning to be 7. So it will be 7. Where is n, we put 7. So it will be 7b plus, when we put 7 there, it is going to be, we're going to have 7 minus, what is n when we put 7? We're going to have 7 minus 1, which is going to give us 6, and then 6 times 7 outside there, we're going to get is it 42? Yeah, we're going to get 42. We're going to get 42 over 2 is equal to 14. So from there we can divide this 42. So we're going to have 7b this side, 7b, and then 42 divided by 2, we're going to have 21 is equal to 14. So when we take this 21 this other side, we're going to have something like 7b is equal to 7b is equal to 14 minus 21. So 14 minus 21, we all know to say is equal to negative 7. So I'm going to say 7b this side is equal to negative 7. Then we divide by 7 on both sides, and our final answer will now be equal to b is equal to negative 1. So this is the final answer for b. So in short, what we're saying is you conclude to say, therefore our value of n is equal to 7, and the value of b is equal to negative 1. So this is now the final answer. So these are the answers for question 8. Remember, we said the question says we find the value of n and b. and according to our final answer here, we have found the values of n and b, and these are they here. So thank you for watching. See you next time in the next video, but please make sure that you don't forget to subscribe now. And if you have any questions, you can send to staticsmaths@gmail.com. and if you are facing any challenges in any question in mathematics, you can also forward them to that same email, and I'll be there to answer you. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more questions.